stream begins after Battle Royale. Best of luck gamers. Oh, and also there is a wild hatram in chat. Poke catch to try to catch it.
Good hello everybody, welcome on into the stream. How's it going today? Hope everybody had a lovely Thursday or lovely start to Friday, I guess, depending on your time zones. But what's up everybody, how you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for stopping on in. Hello, what's up? Hi, hello. I just woke up from the biggest nap I think I ever taken. No, that's not true at all. That's not true, but it was a pretty big nap. And I woke up feeling yucky. What a surprise. Always do. But that's not stopping me from taking any naps. I will never learn. I love me a good Thursday afternoon nap. Or evening. I usually take a nap around 8 p.m. on Thursdays. Like it doesn't fail. It never fails. Even though I know that I feel gross after I wake up. That's just how it works. But, I'm always doing it. I'm always doing it. So what's up, chat? How you doing? I hope you're all doing good. I had a very productive day, though. Pretty productive, I'll admit. Pretty productive. I went to the DMV, which, honestly, could have gone worse. Could have gone worse. I full-on expected that I was going to be there for, at the very least, an hour. I was in and out of there by, like, within 20 minutes. It was so fast. It was real quick. You know, the guy was super nice. He had like a back behind his station. He had his little snacks. He had a bag of gummy bears. He had a Dr. Pepper. You know, he was like in a good mood. And I was like, all right, let's get this over with. So, honestly, could have gone worse. I know there's so many horror stories about the DMV, but let me tell you, it went pretty well. Went pretty well. So, we are one step closer. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break everything you say to me. No, I'm one step closer to getting everything ready to go to Worlds. Heck yeah, thank you, Pokemon, for the gifted free access. Thank you, as I'm a notable trainer. Shout out to that, thank you. I woke up at 1 for my grocery delivery, then I slept again till 6. Seb, you are our resident sleeper. You know, I gotta be honest. You know the most of Pokemon sleep out of any of my friends, and you're always snoozing. You're always snoozing. You be our resident sleeper, and you know what? I gotta respect that, because if I could be sleeping all the time, you bet your bottom dollar I would be. I absolutely would be. I love a good sleep, you know? I just don't get a good sleep often, you know? No, actually, this is a little bit of a vent. I've been having so many bad dreams over the course of these past couple weeks. It's been rough. It's been rough. So I sort of feel like none of my sleeps have actually felt restful, but hey, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I also have a big, pardon my French, I got a big ass list here of things I need to do, and I keep remembering things to add to it. But if I don't write it down, I'm never gonna remember to do any of this. So, but I keep like, oh wait, that's another thing I gotta do. That's another thing I gotta do. So, yeah, we got a big old list here, and I keep adding to it. No job means many sleep. Honestly, yeah, why the heck not? Do what you gotta do, right? Might as well, right? Might as well. How are you? Yo, what's up, rival? I'm doing pretty alright. I'm doing pretty good. Today was a pretty productive day. Like I said, I started off my day by going to the DMV. Went super well. I'm very glad that it didn't take forever. It was actually real quick. And Seb, your idea was great, but you know, I didn't 100% follow through. I went later than I was planning to, but no, I was real fast. There wasn't that many people in there, which I think definitely helped out. But the guy seemed to be in a nice mood. He got me through real quick. So love to see it, you know. What's up, D-Berg? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. And then what else did I do today? Oh, I went to the bank. I got stuff fully paid off that I was working on paying off. And then I went to the grocery store, picked up some cat food, you know, because Toph needs to eat, right? My cat needs to eat. And then what the heck else did I do today? What else did I do? Did some chores. You know, I did some laundry today. I took a nap. Took a nap. Oh, and I enjoyed the freaking sunlight a bit today, which was phenomenal. Let me tell you, the amount of good vibes just a bit of sunlight and warm air does for you is, oh my gosh, it is unmatched. It's so good. So very glad that I was able to enjoy some sunlight today as well, because it's been a little bit. It's been way too cold. It's been like snowing. It's been like kind of warm, and then it's like starts to snow again, and it's like it's a mess. But today was a pretty good day. So I had all the windows open, got to enjoy some sun, got to sit outside for a moment. It was good. My roommate asked me to water her plant on Wednesday while she was gone this week, and then didn't tell me which plant, which plant. And this morning she finally told me where, and she said, please water it ASAP. It's very fragile. So I watered it when I woke up, and then went back to sleep and dreamt I overwatered it and washed all the soil from the roots and had to repot it. No! Oh no! Oh no! Well, hey, at least you didn't overwater it, right? At least you didn't overwater it, right? Yo, what's up? Hello, welcome back into the stream. What are we hunting? Today we're going to be hunting for Impidimp. If you noticed, the title says the final Impidimp shiny hunting stream. We're not giving up. We're not giving up the hunt, all right? That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. The reason it says the final Impidimp shiny hunting stream is because we're finding it tonight. We're gonna get it tonight, all right? We're gonna put the power of manifestation to the test, and we're getting it tonight. We're getting it tonight. That's the vibe we're going for today, okay? Hey, what's up, Mooney? Hello, hello. What the heck is up? How's it going? You're not gonna get it tonight, and then you're gonna be embarrassed? No, listen, if anything, the manifestation powers that may be should be embarrassed, all right? Because I'm putting them to the test tonight. Today, I got the manifestation, people, and then the winner's gonna get $1 million. No, we're getting it tonight. Do you know the slap? Yeah, I know about the slap bracelets. I've not seen one of those in so long, I feel like. Not seen one of those in so long, I feel like. If he gets it tonight, we're gonna never hear the end of it. No, because to be honest with you, I'll probably forget about it. I'll probably forget that we even did this hunt eventually, right? Like, give it like a couple weeks and I'll be like, oh yeah, I guess we did hunt for Impidimp, didn't we? So that's exactly how it's gonna go. That's exactly how it's gonna go, you know? But no, we're gonna try this whole manifestation thing and see if it works. I don't know. I was trying to finish Survivor before you went live, but still have 30 minutes. Yeah, go finish it. What are you doing? Go finish it. Until it's time for the TikTok. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because I'll make like a TikTok. I gotta tweet it out, put it in my bingo board Discord channel. I gotta like tweet it out, you know. So there's like other content stuff I gotta do. But then like eventually I'll forget. Eventually I'll probably forget about it, right? You know. How do you cut your thumb with one? How is that even possible? What are you doing? How do you do that? Hopefully you're okay though. Hopefully you're all right though. But yeah, that's kind of the plans for tonight. I know that the 7-star Salamence raid began in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Full transparency, I would like to do that, but we're probably gonna wait until the rerun next week to worry about it. Mainly because, despite what you might feel, I did wake up feeling kind of yucky from my nap a bit ago. So kind of wasn't in the mood to use full brain power, and I feel like running in and out of a forest is a lot less on my brain than like trying to build the Pokemon, trying to do a raid, trying not to mess it up, you know. So that we might be doing that next week, as opposed to this week. Granted, if there is time, you know, maybe I go live a little bit early on Sunday. We'll see what happens, you know. But yeah, pretty good. Oh, you know what, I also did some other stuff, but I actually can't talk about the other stuff. Never mind, I lied to you. I didn't do anything else today. I didn't do anything, I lied. But yeah, hope you're all having a good day. Thank you so much for stopping on in. I do appreciate it. Oh, another thing. I know a lot of you are already in the chat. I know everybody here so far that I've seen is already following. But I did change it so that we now have anonymous followers on. I'm giving it a shot, seeing how I feel about it. There's often times where I go into a stream that like, oh, I thought I was already following this person and I want to follow them, but I feel embarrassed because I don't want to be like called out, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, don't like say anything because I don't want to, like, I can't message right now, but I want to drop a follow really quick. So I turned those on just to kind of see, just to feel it out. So hopefully it works. It's not been tested yet because I just did it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. But yeah, that is a little update to the streams. Not that like it matters to y'all, because y'all should probably be following, and if you're not, now's the time to do so. What are you waiting for, you know? I took the wrapper type thing off and was still doing it, and then I took it off, and guess what? The wrapper thing, it's really sharp. That's why you don't take the wrapper off. Wait, those are kind of dangerous because it is just like a metal. It is just like a metal thing, right? Mooney, it might mess up your follow age thing, so if that's something you care about, be cautious about it. Be cautious about that, because it might mess up your follower age. Oh, wait. It already says you've been following since March 14th. Oh, wait, no, because it's a new... Is it a new account, or did you just change your name? No, it's not a new account. So you did unfollow me at some point. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? I didn't know that would cut your thumb. Well, yeah, but you gotta be careful, you know? Don't be playing with sharp objects. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You know what isn't, though? Using code GLOW to get 10% off your advanced GG, chatters. Use code GLOW, get 10% off. So good. It's so good. This is gonna keep me going through the night, because otherwise I don't know if I'd make it. I don't think I'd make it. Yo, what's up, Castro? Welcome back to the stream. Hello. Cinnamon! Oh my gosh, hi! How the heck has it been? What you up to today? How's it going? Good morning, I think? Good time zone. Good time zone. But hi, what's up? Oh my gosh, hi. Guess who is no longer homeless? Oh, congrats! Let's freaking go! I assume you mean... I don't, maybe I don't jump to conclusions, but I assume that's what that means. I'm finally free because it's a holiday. Yeah, we love to see it. We love to see it. Nice. How's everything going in Cinnamon world? Hopefully it's all been going good, right? I would assume, you know, probably stressful, but hopefully good nonetheless. I am having one of the worst short travel days to get to my cabin. Oh no. Travel days are sometimes the worst. Sometimes they're the absolute worst. Like, who really wants to be traveling? I think, like, the destination's fun, and, like, but, like, everything, like, even just, like, the planning is stressful. I feel like the actual travel part is stressful. I do kind of like road trips, but I don't like driving. So, I don't know. Cinnamon roll is a bit filled with a bit of icky because my kiddo sneezed. Oh. Ew. Yuck. Ew. That got me sniffling my nose a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, what the? Ew. Yuck. Hey, what's up, Buffbug? Welcome on in. How you doing? How you doing? I think that's really it as far as, like, updates go. I don't think I really have anything else to, like, yap about before we start doing any shiny hunting. I'm pretty sure that's really it. The new update in Pokemon Sleep went live, where you can now, see your, like, your buddy level. I don't remember the actual term, but essentially you get badges now based on the amount of times you have befriended a Pokemon, your friendship level. And you can unlock, like, a shiny boost for certain Pokemon by befriending a certain amount of them. So you can actually shiny hunt in Pokemon Sleep now. Pretty cool. So I don't know, maybe I'll start trying. Maybe I'll try to do a shiny hunt in Sleep at some point. Obviously, that'd be like an off-stream thing, because it'd be hard to, you know, do it on-stream, because it's like once a day, but you never know. You never know. Don't forget about Salamence. Yeah, I talked about this a little bit earlier. I think I'm going to be doing Salamence the next run of it because I don't think I have enough brain power today to make it happen. So I think I'm probably just going to, like, save it. Maybe we do an early Sunday stream. I don't know exactly what time it ends on Sunday, but that's the plan. Maybe not this run, but probably the next one we'll do it. So we'll see. Yeah, let's see what else. But yeah, I was living in a tent for a while and couldn't attend any streams. Dang. Well, hey, I'm glad that. Hey, thank you. I'm glad that that has turned around. I love to see that. Thank you. Thanks for stopping back into the stream. I appreciate that. But yeah, I hope everything's going well in your side of everything, and I'm wishing you the best. Sending you some good vibes and good luck. You know. I need your opinion on the Nintendo Switch, by the way. How do you feel about the mouse controls? It's a bit gimmicky. Not gonna lie, it feels a bit gimmicky. I think there are use cases for it where I will be excited. For example, if I can use them to organize my Pokemon boxes, that'd be awesome. Some games I think could benefit from it. Like, I think, like, Splatoon could be cool with it, maybe. But it seems okay. It seems a bit gimmicky. I don't know if I'm going to use it often, but I'm not against it. I'm not against them trying something fun, right? But, yeah. I've been at the ferry terminal for almost 4 hours and 20 minutes. I missed several sailings because they were late or full. No. Oh, no. Dang, a 4-hour wait is rough. I came by to say hi. What's up, Sal? Hello. How's it going? You already cheat? No, I don't. So, hey, sometimes I say I'm going to sleep, and then maybe I don't go to sleep. But I've already started my sleep tracking, so I'm not going to turn it off. Right? Right? Tortuga is the first fossil Pokemon that is not primary rock type, with the only others being the Galar fossils, which are not rock at all. I find it weird they're not rock. You know, they changed it up a little bit too much. Pokemon Rangers would be awesome! I would absolutely love that. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm a little bit behind today with trying to catch up on stuff. Next sailing is at 10:55 PST. Ew, how much more? So that's in, what, 6 minutes, I think, right, for you, maybe? Or PST. No, wait, that's... Oh, that's like in another, like, couple hours, isn't it? I used to like cold weather until I had to use the bathroom outside in it. Ew, no, that would not be fun. Cold weather is not good. Cold weather is just not a fun time, you know? You know, it is a fun time, though, shiny hunting. Because we're getting the shiny tonight. All right, let's turn everything on. And let's find this dang thing. Let's get it going, all right? Let's get this thing. 2 hours? Ew, yeah, that's not fun. But hopefully you don't miss it. Hopefully you don't miss it. No sleep till shiny. Well, it's probably gonna be normal stream time, but I think we're gonna get it tonight anyway. Is the vibe I think we're going for. So hopefully that works. Hopefully that works, you know? Dang, there's been a lot of... I know you can't see it in the chat because Saribot banned him pretty quick, but there's been a lot of, like, spam detection lately, I feel like, in my chat. I feel like the last couple streams we've had at least a few. I don't know if it's because, like, it's, like, becoming, like, summer and maybe people got less time on their hands, so like, oh, let's make some random Twitch bot. I don't know what it is, but there's been a good chunk of them. You know? And it's kind of annoying. But luckily, we got Saribot to kick him out of here. You know? We can kick him out of here. But yeah, I think that's really it as far as like updates go, really. I won't get my cabin until 12:30 PST. Ew, that's so early. Or I guess late. Depends on how you want to consider that. I always think like anything like before like 5 a.m. is late, and then after 5 a.m. it's like, okay, now we're in the next day. Now it's like the next day. But I'm the type of person that, like, if I'm up all night, it doesn't count until the next day until I wake up. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, it has to be, I have to go to sleep and wake up for it to count as the next day. Otherwise, it's still today. Even though it's not really how that works, but that's how it feels, right? Animal Crossing reset. Dang, I've not played Animal Crossing in so long. I was supposed to play Animal Crossing with one of my friends a couple months ago, and then I learned that I never actually transferred my island to my new Switch, and so, you know, that was like a whole thing because my old Switch, like, the battery died, so I had to, like, figure out how to charge it, and it was taking forever to charge, and it was a mess. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I played Animal Crossing, you know? Oh, by the way,
Yo, Austin, you bozo.
All right, Arasha, come on now. Now is not the time. But by the way, if we get 3 new subs today, or 3 subs today, I'm gonna be doing a 10-pack pull in Pokemon Pocket. I'm kind of in the mood to open some packs because I want that shiny Charizard real bad. I really want that Charizard. It's like the only thing I really want from that's the only thing I really want from Shining Revelry, so I kind of Kind of need it. You've been getting into Smosh? Yes! What you been watching? What you been watching? I watched their latest Werewords video today. Spend the 22 bucks and get the promo one. I already did that. I already got the promo. But I want, like, the actual one from the pull, you know? I want the actual one from the pulls, you know? By the way, Castro redeemed the hydrate check, so thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. And Castro also redeemed pronoun check. So if you're comfortable sharing your pronouns in the chat, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool. I've been watching Who Memed It. Oh, that's a good one. Wait, the newest Who Memed It's real good. She, her. She, they. Here, I'll throw in a... You know what? Let's... You know, okay. I've been teetering on maybe throwing the they in there, but it is he, him. But, like, you know, it's a little teetery on the side there. He, they, he, him, pog champs, pog champs. Any pronouns for you? Oh, heck yeah. We'd love to see it. Love to see it. But yeah, Who Memed It's really funny. I think, if you ever watched, like, Jeopardy growing up, I think they have, like, they have a series called Beppardy. And, that's really fun to watch. It's fun because, like, it's usually questions that, like, you actually kind of maybe know sometimes. As far as, like, because, like, on Jeopardy, I never know them. I, like, pretend like I'm gonna know, and then I never do. But Beppardy is pretty good. Beppardy's like, oh, no, I actually might know these ones, you know? So, yeah, I love me some Beppardy. I love Smosh content. It's all really good. That's, like, one of my favorite channels. And then, if you have, like, obviously you have to pay for, like, the subscription, the membership for it, but Dropout, has been, like, another channel that I've been really, really into lately, and a new season of Game Changer started fairly recently, so... Wait, Seb, when is the new episode? It's on Monday, right? New Game Changer on Monday, I think? You've been subbed to Smosh since the start? Hey, well, it's a good time to get back into it, let me tell you. I really like their newer content, it's really cool. I fell off of Smosh for a little bit, but after they, like, bought it back or whatever, I was like, I'm like fully back into it. But yeah, I stopped watching a couple of years ago. I took a little break from watching them, but I've been really enjoying it, yeah. I've been really enjoying it lately. Did anybody watch the Mario Kart Direct today? Anybody watch that? I did watch it. It was pretty good. I saw a lot of people were upset that was like, oh, this could have been an email, which, like, sure. But I don't know what they wanted. Like, I don't know what they were expecting to be in it, because, like, it was just a Mario Kart Direct. It was obviously going to tell you stuff about that's in the new Mario Kart, right? So, I don't know what people were expecting to be in there, but I was happy with everything I saw. I've noticed there's a couple characters, though, that, like, I feel like are should definitely be in it that aren't in it. You know, specifically, like, Diddy Kong. Like, where the heck is Diddy Kong? You know? And, like, Trixie Kong, you know? I feel like they could add more of those, but whatever, I don't know. Whatever. Because they're adding a bunch of, like, random characters from, like, nowhere. And they're putting them in the game, you know? But where's, like, the main characters, you know? Where the heck is Diddy Kong at? But, yeah, it looks, I don't know. I'm a big fan. So far, I really like it. I am hoping that I'm able to get a Switch on release to, you know, hoping I'm able to get one pretty quickly, or not quickly, but, you know, quickly after it comes out, right? But yeah, I don't know, I'm excited for it, though. It looks really good. I feel like a lot of the stuff that they have changed in the new Mario Kart is pretty exciting. I'm a fan of it so far, so, you know. Oh, by the way, chat, I watched Lemonade Mouth again for, like, the 100th time last night, and it's still a banger of a movie. I still love that movie. But yeah, I watched it last night with Sebutops and Sunstone. You can always write it off as a business expense. Well, yeah, but, like, the problem is, like, is it gonna get, like, scalped, you know? That's the problem. That's the main issue, is, like, is it gonna be available to get? Will I be able to find one, right? So, that's kind of, like, the big issue there, is, like, I'm hoping I can find one, because who knows? Who knows if I'll be able to find one? I feel like they're gonna... Well, I think the prices... I think a lot of people are upset about the prices, so I'd like to think they should be easy to find. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, lower the price, I'm not buying it. But it's like... Let's see. We'll see. I feel like people are still gonna buy it. So, I don't know. Jimin posted on Weverse. He last posted in January because his military is ending soon. Oh, nice! Huge! Shout out Jimin. Shout out to Jimin. No, not today. But geez, yeah, I took a nap earlier and it absolutely, I don't know. I gotta figure out something, like, I don't know what the vibe is. I always get super tired around, like, 8, 9 p.m. And then I nap so that way I can like get up for stream. But then it's like, I feel yucky. But if I don't sleep, I'm just tired. So there's like it's like a lose-lose situation, I feel like, you know? Because like a nap is always like a good time. But then I wake up and it's not a good time. And it's like, okay, now I gotta get ready. I gotta get like some kind of energy in me. Which is why I got my Advanced GG. Shout out Advanced GG, use code GLOW. But yeah, it's a rough time out here, you know? That song came out at work today. Oh, huge. Oh, huge. I've been, the 21 Pilots released their demo version of Doubt, and that's been on repeat for many a times. Many a times for me recently, since they dropped it, but... Dang, what else? What else is there? I feel like there's got to be more to yap about, but I'm kind of out of it. So, chat, if you have anything you want to tell me about, feel free to tell me about it. Feel free to tell me about it. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear. Now is your time to entertain the streamer, all right, everybody? Now is your time. Now it's your time. Wait, it's also pretty warm in here now, all of a sudden. I got my fan on, but I don't know. It's been nice today, so... But once again, I'm not opening my windows while I'm live because I don't want my neighbors to hear me streaming. That's still going to be one of my most embarrassing moments I've had, is when I was streaming and then I looked after stream and I got a message from my neighbors saying that they could hear me, and it was like the entire stream and I didn't notice. And it was embarrassing because I don't know what I said. Obviously, it's like I don't say anything too wild, but like you never know. You know, the fact that it's still embarrassing, right? It's still embarrassing. They replaced our lights and they're brighter now. And at 8:30 p.m., I said, "Have a nice day" to a customer, and he laughed at me. What the heck? Why can't people just accept the politeness? You know? Sure, it's 8:30, but you can still have a nice day. Maybe you meant tomorrow. You know? Who knows? I have not slept better than when I first got to my new home. Oh my gosh, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure like that was such a nice, like, probably just a nice, I don't want to put words into your mouth, but I'm sure that was like a very nice, like, relief, you know? So we'd love to see that. I think you could tell I realized after I said it. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, it's always like, my thing is like when you say it and I don't know, sometimes they'll say something and like you respond to like you too, but it like wasn't a you too response, you know? And you're like, oh, that's embarrassing, you know? Or it's like if somebody like delivers food and like enjoy and you're like you too, it's like no, they're not getting that food. They're not gonna enjoy the food, right? Hey, what's up, Monel? Welcome on into the stream. How's it going? What you up to today? Hope you had a good day today. Not having to worry about a storm was the best part. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, and it's like in like the stinky months where like it's still cold out, even though like it feels like it should be nice out, but it's not. So yeah, but no, that's really awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you know, it seems things are looking up, possibly, right? So that's always a lovely thing to see. But yeah, congrats. You know, it's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm real glad to hear it. What you up to, Anil? How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. I also feel like I have not, like, drank, like, hydrating liquids in so long. So I'm kind of, I feel a little bit dehydrated lately, too. And there's a refrain. Oh, huge! My favorite thing to do at work is I typically do reception in the morning. And if I have to do it in the afternoon, I have to actively stop myself from just going, good morning. Oh, no. Fun fact, chat, if Austin does not find the Impidimp by the end of stream, he'll be crashing out live on camera. No, because we will be finding it tonight. We're gonna be finding it tonight. That's the plan. You know? I'm going to build Archaludon. I don't know what I'm gonna build yet. I don't know. I kind of looked to see what the options were for these elements, but I've not really decided what I'm gonna do yet. I'm not really sure. Cause I think I read the post wrong. I thought it went live tomorrow. But like it always goes live on Thursday, so I don't know why I thought it was gonna be tomorrow. I guess I just didn't think about it, I guess. But can I interest you in some advanced GG using code GLOW? You absolutely could. And in fact, everybody in the chat could by using code GLOW to get 10% off. They got a new flavor out there, chocolate marshmallow for the Easter months, you know, chocolate marshmallow for the spring months, if you will. But I'm kind of curious. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know if I'm gonna get the chocolate marshmallow, but it's something I'm interested in. Cause like it seems like it could be, cause it's just like it'd be a nice like good warm drink, you know. Oh, wait.
Wild Ninkada.
Sorry, chat. I choked. I choked. Hold on. Ah! Okay, that's not Advanced GG's fault. That's user error. I know I fixed it. I fixed it. Don't worry, I fixed it. It was user error. I choked. I thought that was the end. I thought that was the end of me. But that's not Advanced GG's fault. It's still very tasty. I just choked. I got too excited about drinking it and I choked. Oh no. Are you finally off work? I am today. I gotta go back tomorrow, obviously, but today I had off, so that was nice. That was nice. I also got a lot done today, so I'm very grateful of that. So work, boo. I know. Work, ew. I've been picking up extra shifts because there's been a lot on my plate. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. There's been a lot on my plate lately, so I've been low-key needing that extra money. And it's been very tiring and stressful, but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, I guess, you know? Just become rich. Chat, anybody want to drop a 500 dono? Anybody in the chat want to drop a 500? Anybody in the chat want to drop a 1k dono to your boy? But it's not payday. Yeah, I know. Next week is payday, so I'm excited about that. I picked up a side job just to fund my Pokemon Center spending at Worlds. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's pretty much like, yeah. I want to like plan ahead and make sure I got like extra money for like you know, stuff I want to buy at Worlds, because I'm gonna be wanting to buy some stuff. I'm gonna want to buy some stuff at Worlds, you know. And obviously, like, I need to buy like a plane ticket still, and like some other stuff that's like behind the scenes that I don't want to talk about on stream, but it's rough. And now with the Switch 2's coming out, I gotta get that. I want to get that, and that's expensive. It's rough. It's rough, you know. The check would bounce. Sorry. I mean, you could still you could try it. You can give it a shot, you know. I have a Ko-Fi link. You could donate to that. Donate to my Ko-Fi a little bit. Donate to Ko-Fi. Oh my gosh. And I've been looking into like finally painting my bathroom, because my bathroom has been a state since we had to like, remember like a while ago I was telling you that there was like a leak in my bathroom. It was like a really bad leak, and water was just like dripping out of every possible place it could drip out of. And so once that finally got fixed, but it's like now I need to like, I want to paint it. I gotta replace the floor. It's been rough. It's been rough. That sounds far-fetched. It is a little bit far-fetched, but I gotta, yeah, so I'm like slowly like figuring out, I gotta like paint one. I gotta like figure out how to like replace the flooring, and like that's something else like I'm saving my money up for, so. But my vlog camera, this was like one of the biggest purchases I had to make. I finally got that paid, so we're all good to go with that one at least. So that's all good. That's all good. But yeah, I'm hoping maybe to like actively, I don't know, I was like considering like hiring somebody to paint for me, but what if I just did it myself? What if I just figured it out, you know? I don't know. I think like that's like something I'm gonna have to, because like it would be cheaper for me to do it. I just think I'm gonna mess it up. But maybe that would add a little bit of character, you know, if it's a little bit like messed up. You never know. You never know. Maybe that's a good like a good thing. Who knows? But yes, I don't know. I think the flooring is what I'm more concerned about, because like if that looks bad, that's gonna ruin everything. You could like repaint something, but you can't like, I guess you could refloor it, but that'd be a lot harder, right? That'd be a lot harder. But yeah, so I've been working extra trying to like get all this like stuff sorted out. So that being said, chat, if I start doing like random promos on stream, just be okay with it. just know I'm trying to get the bag a little bit. Just know I'm trying to get the bag a little bit. So if I start like randomly promoting Raid Shadow Legends, just like accept it, okay? No, I got no Raid Shadow Legends in the plans, but just as an example, if you see, you know, download Raid Shadow, just like download it, you know. No, I'm just kidding. There's no Raid Shadow. I probably will never accept a Raid Shadow Legends. I don't care about the game at all. Oh, Arcalodon can't even learn Rain Dance? That's a scam. That's an actual scam. What the heck? Why the heck not? Why the heck not, you know? Jeez, okay. I can't believe I choked. That hurt. That hurt my throat a lot. But it's all good. It's all good. You'll accept everything? Alright, good to know. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for sure. I will be keeping that in mind. What would you do if Hoyoverse reached out for you? Oh, jeez. What would I do? What would I do actively? Well, actually, what would I do? I mean, how much they offering? You know, I'd be willing to sell out a little bit, right? I would sell out a little bit, but I think I've like said negative things about Hoyoverse. So I don't know if that would. I don't know if they would ever. But also, I don't know if they actively like do the research, because a lot of companies don't do their research. Sometimes I get DMs about things, and I'm like, did you even like watch any of my streams? Why would you suggest this? You would know for a fact that I'm not interested. You know? But it's like, okay. Like here, like a couple weeks ago, I got an offer for some like workout thing, and it's like, brother, like I'm already beefed up. I don't need to promote this. What are you talking about? It's like, I'm like, no, thank you, sorry, and that it's not gonna fit my stream. Sorry, I'm not doing that. But now if they were to ask, I might lift some weights, you know, on stream for you. $4 for Hoyoverse? No. If it was good enough, I would accept it, you know? I'd accept it. Mostly to make Daze jealous, I think, would be the reason, you know? Because imagine Daze doesn't know about it. They start watching a new video of mine, and I'm like, this video is sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero. You know, they would be like, what? 6'4", 250, all muscle. Oh yeah, all muscle, clearly. Clearly it's all muscle. Did you see that one recent photo of a certain person in power? And then like, oh yeah, this guy, he like weighs this much muscle weight, and it's like, that's not accurate. One time I got an email that was like, hey girlie, we're looking for a girl boss fields. Tell me you don't watch my stream. That's exactly, yeah, like, how do people not, like, do their research even in the slightest? Like, watch a stream for once. Like, watch the stream, maybe. Do a little bit of, like, research. But it's like, it's clear that they, like, a lot of companies don't care and they won't watch because they just want you to promote for them. You know? But that's no diss on any, like, you know, I'm also the type of person that, like, I genuinely feel like I'd only really accept promotion stuff or things that I actively would use. You know, I'm not against, like, selling out sometimes if the bag is big enough, but it depends. Like, there is a bit of morality behind it where it's like, I actively don't agree with this. I'm not gonna do it, you know? But even the spam bots I get on my Twitter DMs can gender me correctly. It's not that hard. No, not the spam bots. I've not looked at my DM requests on Twitter in so long. I know it's a mess in there. I know it's the absolute worst kind of mess in there. It'd be awful. This email address exists is about all the research they need. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100% Buffbug, 100%. That being said, use code GLAL, get 10% off Advanced UG. I genuinely love these people. You know, this is an actual good drink that I drink daily. This is not a bit. I'm not selling out. I actively drink this daily, so I want to make that very clear. Advanced UG, I actually love you guys. It's so tasty. I got so many empty containers here, you know. I got like 3 times this amount sitting right here on my desk, you know. So I do be drinking it. I actually do be drinking it. Oh, good. Let me go send awful DMs. I mean, if it ends up in my what's it called? My requests, I'm not reading those. I ain't reading those. I'm burned by a heat wave. Oh, yuck. How the hell do you get burned by heat wave? Yo, Mooney, hey, if you want somebody to promo something for you that's gonna maybe sell one, maybe one thing gets sold, you know, hit me up. Hit me up. I'd do it for 10 bucks. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We lost like 1,000 years to this Charizard fainting. Oh, no. I sadly need to go to bed. Sal, no. Hey, get some rest, though. Get some good sleep. I hope life's been going well for you, Sal. Hope you've been doing all right. 1? That'll be a total of 2 if I sell 1, too. That's what we love to see. Yes. Yes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. But yeah, that's a little bit of a behind the scenes for you. If I randomly promote Raid Shadow Legends, just go with it, okay? No, I'm joking. I say Raid Shadow Legends because it's like the meme answer, but I don't think I'd do a Raid Shadow. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Unless they offer a good amount, then we'll talk about it, but... Oh, gee whiz. But yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit for you. A little bit of behind the scenes Glau info for you. And now I'm gonna die because my heal cheers did nothing and no one else is healing. Ugh. Wait, Buff, you're doing Salamence right now? Monopoly Go? Wait, but wait, I feel like I've heard that they offer pretty good, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to be taught. I would assume I'm not getting no emails about it, right? So it doesn't matter to me. But I feel like they're usually pretty good, right? I have a coworker that's been like requesting me to play Monopoly Go every time we work together. And I'm like, girl, I will not be playing Monopoly Go. Absolutely not. I'm not playing that game. But if I get an email, you know, it's like I feel like they promote it to me enough at work where it's like, you should be getting paid for this. You should be getting paid for telling me to download it every day we work together. Oh jeez. Oh, I should have showered today though. I feel the rash coming on. I should have showered today. I also ate like a big old sandwich today, so that was a lot of gluten I should not have been consuming today. I've just come to a realization. I've come to a realization. Every time I take a nap and wake up feeling gross, it's after I've eaten a lot of gluten. I've never made that connection before, but it's there. There is a connection there. Because I feel like the nights where I don't eat gluten before I take a nap, I usually don't feel bad. Whoa. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why I never made that connection before. But I wonder if that's part of the reason why I wake up feeling yucky. Because I had a big old sandwich today. Like I'm talking a giant one. And then I took a nap. And I woke up feeling gross. Last time I took a nap, I ate pizza. And then I woke up. And then I felt gross. Like a Scooby... Oh yeah, it was like a Scooby-Doo one. It was like a Scooby-Doo one, absolutely. It had chicken, bacon, lettuce, onions, banana peppers, a little bit of salt in there I put on it. Toasted bun, you know, you gotta toast the buns. Absolutely. If you're not toasting the buns, you're doing it wrong, you know? I love me a good toasted bun. But yeah, it was really good. But then I was like, oh geez. Oh geez. Ugh. Sorry, I had my windows open all day and I was outside, so I'm all like sniffly today. Why don't you just get the shiny already? All right, Seb. All right, here you go. Here it is. You ask and you shall receive. I got you. Don't worry about it. Dang it. Dang it. That'd be like an awesome clip. That'd be such a good clip. Just lock in and get it. Well, that's what we're doing today. I'm telling you. The title says the final Impidimp stream because we're getting it tonight. I'm not joking about that. We will be getting it tonight. So, you know. We be getting it tonight. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say about it. I'm trying to set you up for success. I believe in you. I believe. Listen, I know you're here for me. Think of how viral the clip would go. It'd be a pretty good one. It'd be a pretty good one, not gonna lie. Why does this person have Sarah Ledge? What do you think you're doing with one of those? Some people still don't know how to do raids. Some people don't know how to do raids still. They're like, oh, we're just gonna bring something cool. Like the one at the bottom of the screen? Wait, what are you talking about? The shiny Impidimp at the bottom of the screen? Yeah, we're gonna get that one. I'm intrigued by the Tin Liu. You never know. Tin Liu could be good. I don't know. I'm not really sure how it works. Chat, has everybody been doing their Pokemon Go snapshots? You can get the shiny Florigato with the hat. They also spawn Fuecocos and Captain Pikachus. I think the Fuecoco is randomly shiny locked, though. Because I think I saw a post somewhere where, like, the Fuecoco won't be shiny, but, like, everything else can be. So I don't know what's wrong with the Fuecoco, but... There's also Wild Fletchinder in the chat if anybody wants that. Exclamation point Pokecatch. exclamation point Pokecatch. Oh, totally forgot. Yeah, you gotta do those. I think you can do like 5 a day. I think you can do 5 a day until the event's over. I have no space for more costume Pokies. Honestly, that's so true. Yeah, I don't care enough about them. I recently went through and like deleted everything that wasn't 3-star. Like if it wasn't 3-star and it was like a costume mon, because I used to keep like, you know, XXLs or XXSs or costume mons, like no matter what. But now I'm like, you know what? I don't need these. I don't, there's no reason for me to have a bunch of, like, I don't care that much. So I went through and like erased a bunch of them. But oh, and I barely finished the Palmot promo yesterday, and TCGP had an hour left and got the Machamp finally. Nice. Angel DM'd me earlier today and was like, I didn't get the Machamp, and I'm like, no. I'm starting to care less and less about Pogo now. They're doing too much all the time. It is a bit overwhelming. I 100% agree. I think they're doing too much. Some of the stuff is cool, but like I missed when like an event felt like an actual event. Like for example, like Adventure Week. That was like such a cool event, but like this past year was like, I don't care. Don't care about Adventure Week because it's like, it's just another event. Like they have like 4 events running at a time now, and it's like, oh, they just never stop, and it's like I don't care that much anymore, which is a bummer. But you know, there is a good medium between doing too much and not enough, and they're doing too much. They're doing too much. And I'm a bit curious to know if it's Niantic trying to get their money before they sell to Scopely. I know Scopely bought it already, but you know what I mean, before the official shift takes over. So I started using Weavile EX and Darkrai EX and just did the advanced battles and rinsed through. Nice, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I ended up getting 1 of each for TCGP, but I didn't grind out the event like I did with the previous ones. I think I've just been too busy in my like real life to where it's like, you know, I've just been a bit too busy in my real life, so haven't really been too focused on a lot of my games that I'm playing, which like is a bummer, but you know, sometimes things need to take a back seat, and that's okay. That happens. I wish I held on to clone Pokemon though. So many people at GoTour wanted to trade. I don't have the clone Pokemon. I've never had them, never seen them, nothing. Same with the armored Mewtwo. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna get one of those. I barely managed to get 1 of each. I wish they brought them back so I could have spares. Yeah, I'd be nice for them to bring it back, but I don't know if they ever will. They make money off the sales they make now, plus they puff up the sale value of the game, and Niantic don't really care if the content is still valuable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't, they don't care anymore. They don't care. Which is like, it's a bummer, right? Because the Pogo is like such a, I'm not afraid to say it, Pogo is one of my favorite Pokemon games. It is. Just recently, it's too cluttered. It's too cluttered with like events that I don't care about. And like, it's hard to care about things when there's just too many of them. It's like, oh, what is this, another event that I gotta pay attention to? It's like, no, I don't. Yeah. By the way, Bestie, start thinking about what you might want to trade with me when you're here in LA. Oh shoot, good point. Yeah, I don't know. I obviously, like, I know I need Sun's Comfey, because Sun should have Comfeys for me. But other than that, I'm not really sure. Yeah, well, we could talk about it later. I don't know if you're gonna be around, but chat, we have in the chat
rated with 17 viewers.
Pokédubs. All right, let me tell you a little bit about Pokédubs. Pokédubs is doing this thing where he's trying to get every shiny Lugia available in every one of the games. Why is your luck so cracked? Why are you doing so good? What? Where's the luck coming from? I want the shiny Impidimp, but here you are getting the Lugias. The shiny Lugias? Oh my gosh! Chat, what's up? Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? My name is Austin, better known as Glowel here on the World Wide Web. I do a lot of Pokemon content, mostly shiny hunting. We do a bit of Pokemon TCG Pocket. We open some Pokemon cards here. Pokemon Unite every once in a while. But pretty much all Pokemon content focused on shiny hunting. But what's up, everybody? How you doing? This is a family-friendly LGBTQ+ stream, member of the Pride Guild. Cheers. But I hope you had a great stream. What are we up to today at Pokédubs? Were you doing a nice? Okay, I was checking because I recently changed it to where we have anonymous followers. So thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, if you don't want to be called out, I'm trying out a new anonymous follower thing. So see if it works out. But let me go ahead and give a shout out to Pokédubs. Pokédubs is awesome. One of my new favorite streamers. One of the pals. But thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a good time. That doesn't look anonymous. Stream Elements types in the chat. Stream Elements types in the chat. Well, the alert was anonymous, but it posted it in the chat. So I gotta, well, okay, I'll figure that out. Hold on, let me write that down. Let's write that down. Anon. Alright, cool. I got that written down on my to-do list. Okay. Because I'm trying it out, but I didn't really know. I literally set that up before I started stream today. So I was like, this might work maybe, but wasn't trying to be anonymous. Well, thank you, Miles. I appreciate that. Sorry for, I don't know. I was trying it out, seeing if it worked, but I guess it doesn't. I guess it didn't. I gotta look into it more. I did some TCG tonight as a change, but hunting the Heart Gold starters tomorrow to eventually go for Lugia in there next. Oh, shoot. I hope that hunt goes just as fast. I hope that you get it out of the park real fast again, Pokedubs. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate that, chat. If you're not following Pokedubs yet, please do so. Really cool creator, really cool pal. And I'm excited to hang out and vibe, you know? But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you for being the guinea pig. Yeah, true, Miles. Thanks for being a guinea pig. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, we're doing shiny hunting for Impidimp today. This is a full odds hunt. The problem is, the title, if you'll read the title, it says the final Impidimp shiny hunting stream. Now, it's not the final because I'm going to give up. It's the final because we're finding it tonight. We're going to get it tonight. That's the goal. All right, we're doing a little bit of manifestation and seeing if it works. No, I won't be at NAIC, unfortunately. No NAIC for me. I'd love to make it, but I just don't think it's in the cards. Don't think it's in the cards for me. But definitely at Worlds, though, we'll be vibing. We'll be hanging out at Worlds, so. Bam, 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 bam. I went to, the last NAIC I went to was so much fun, though. But, just, like, monetarily, it's not looking good. But, maybe, you never know. It's always a possibility. Because, what, it's in, I can't think of the name of the place. It's like got two words in one name. It's not like New Orleans. There it is. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but bam. I've always wanted to go there. That place seems really fun. And isn't it? I think it's the same time as Pride Weekend. Is it not? Is it not? I could be wrong. I don't remember if I read that correctly somewhere or not, but I feel like it's around the same time. So I think that would be like an awesome time to go. I think that'd be really fun. Just to see like all the cool, like just the events and everything going on for that. You know, tied in with the Pokemon stuff would be so cool to see. But yeah, I don't think it's in the cards. We'll see. Maybe. You never know. You never know. But it looks fun. I assume that means you're going. I assume that means you're going to NAIC. But I hope you have a great time if you are. I hope you have a good time there. Dang, no shiny. Yep, thanks, Tommy. Nice. I hope I hope you have a good time. That'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. I will live vicariously through you. All right, that's the deal. That's the deal. So make sure you post something somewhere about it, because I would love to see some stuff. I'd love to see it. Ugh. But yeah, we're currently working. Oh wait, I forgot to put bingo in the title. We're working on our bingo board. At the start of the year, I created a shiny hunting bingo board. You can check it out here. Can I talk Survivor or take it to Discord? You can talk Survivor. You can go for it. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, we started a shiny hunting bingo board well, the last couple of years I've tried to do it. Last year, I didn't complete the bingo board. But this year's looking pretty good so far. I feel like we're doing pretty good. This Impidimp is going to be a crucial one. Eventually, I think the longest and most perilous one is going to be the Cyndaquil in silver. You didn't even make a bingo board last year. You made okay. All right, fair enough. Last year I goofed up and the bingo board wasn't it was not big enough, and so it didn't really spell out bingo, and I didn't realize it until it was too late. I didn't realize it until it was too late. I need to make a bingo board next year. Couldn't just be Lugia. I mean, you could theoretically make a bingo board with a bunch of Lugia on it, you know? You could do it, right? They made the wrong choice. Should have been Camilla. I like Camilla. I really do. So, like, obviously, like, me personally didn't want that, but I agree. It was too easy. It was too easy, and, like, nobody's listening to the person that got voted out. Nobody was even, like, no, I feel like that wasn't, I don't know. Maybe, like, Mitch. No, I didn't mean to attack. Like, maybe Mitch was, like, kind of working, but it seemed like it was too, I don't know. It wasn't like big enough. But I really think that they dug their own grave at Tribal. That's like, I think that was like I think that was it. They really just dug their grave at Tribal. Okay, well, listen, we leveled up a little bit there. By the way, chat, a 3-minute ad break is starting. If you would like to dodge the ads, feel free to subscribe. You can also check out to see if you have a free Prime sub. Did you know that over 50% of Twitch chat does not use their Prime subscription? Click the sub box, scroll down a little bit, you see a little checkbox that says you Prime sub. Click that, try it out. You never know, you might like it. You might like the Prime sub, but thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate that. No, don't get me wrong, I like Camilla too, but yeah, absolutely, strategically wrong choice. Wrong choice, absolutely, I agree. Because I think Camilla has a pretty good shot. Although in the previews, it's like, I don't know, I feel like some stuff is gonna go down soon. I feel like some stuff is about to go down. And I'm excited for it though. I'm excited, but yeah, I think it's gonna get messy. I think it's about to get really messy. So, but it could be good television though. It could be good television. Oh jeez. Chat, I've decided I gotta get my passport so I can apply for Survivor. That's like my goal, I think. Cause I've been applying for Big Brother, it's not working out. So I think we're gonna try multiple games. So we're gonna try Survivor too. So I literally would get my passport for the sole purpose to apply for Survivor. Oh jeez. But now that I have like my real ID stuff all sorted out, that's my next step, is to apply for passports. So. But then, chat, you could root for me. You could root for me to win. No, I think if I got on Survivor or Big Brother and I didn't at the very least make jury, I would not be able to show my face anywhere. I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be so embarrassed. Like, imagine being first boot. Imagine. Oh, that'd be the worst. That would be the worst. I would not be able to, like, live. I would... Could I... Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You would be the only person I would entrust. You would be the only person I'd entrust with that. You'd be the only person I would actually be like, yes, go for it. Jeez, yeah, it would just be so embarrassing to, like, get out. I think, like, jury is such, like, an obvious, like, milestone to want to make it to. But, like, if you don't make jury, nobody remembers you. Unless you're, like... I guess maybe that's not always true, but, like... You've got to make jury, right? Otherwise, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Glau, I can't believe it's confirmed that you hate me as... Cloud, no! No, Cloud, I'm so sorry. Listen, it was a very nice day out. But you're right, I did not see a single cloud in the sky today. Not a single one. So I do apologize. I do apologize, Cloud. This is like when I was at GoFest and you said, hi, Glau, and I walked past you. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. The cloud hate here is not looking... It's not looking good in my favor. Not looking good, and I'm so sorry. Listen, Cloud, I appreciate you so much. I know words can only mean so much. You know, it's actions that really tell the story. But I appreciate you, Cloud. I truly do. Which of was the one where they oh my gosh, what was that? I don't remember. Was that I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head, I'm not gonna lie. We ran out of time. Imagine instead of a Rayquaza, there was something that set rain. I mean, that would be beneficial, right? That would be beneficial. I remember, in one of the seasons, I think it was Sandra's first season on Survivor. Because, full transparency, I haven't seen every season of Survivor. I'm going back and rewatching a lot of them, but I haven't seen all of them. I've seen every new era season, but not every season. I've seen, like, maybe, like, 5 older seasons, so, like, I'm a new Survivor fan, I'll be honest. But Sandra's first season, I remember that they, like, trashed all the food and stuff. But... Cloud phobic? No, I like clouds. They're pretty. You like to look up the sky, pretend you see a cloud, or not pretend you see a cloud, but, you know, say what you want to see in the cloud. Which season? Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not too sure. There's a wild unknown in the chat. Wait, this is okay. Pokecatch, great, Cherish Ball. I want that shiny unknown. No, not for... No! I don't have any Cherish Balls! No! Bummer! I really want that shiny unknown, though. You watched it all during COVID? Yeah, I started... Like, this was a while ago. So I, full transparency, grew up on Big Brother. I've watched every season of Big Brother except for one. And that was just due to, like, personal reasons outside of everything. Which stinks because when I say which season it is, it's a very, like, prominent season for a good reason. And it's just like, oh, wow, you didn't watch that season? But no, it has nothing to do with that. It was really bad timing. Really bad timing. But yeah, I've watched every season of Big Brother for the most part. So that was like, that's where I got, you know, I started watching with my grandparents. And, oh, I got a present from the president. Heck yeah. But, yeah, it was just, I've always watched Big Brother. And then I remember, like, years ago, I tried to watch Survivor. And I enjoyed it, but it never clicked. It was I remember Ethan. It was like, I don't know if it was Ethan's first season or not. But I know Ethan was on it. I know Ethan's a pretty popular Survivor player. But I just never... I don't know, it never hooked on me until, somewhat recently, yeah, but then I, you know. Glob for Big Brother? Listen, I've been applying, they never call me back, I've been applying, though, you know, get me on there, you know, I'd be like, I vote to evict Kyle, shout out Fried Shrimp, you know. What would your storyline be? I mean, I'm definitely... I feel like I'm the Corey, the Quinn, you know? I feel like I'm that nerdy, kind of, like, awkward kid. And I think that would be, like... I think that would be what I would have to go with, right? That would, you know, because I'm like the gamer, you know? I think I'm, like, the super fan gamer kid. Like, I think that would be, like, the hole they put me in, right? I think that would have to be... But I don't know, like... I got, like, a good sob backstory, you know? That, like, I feel like is good for Big Brother, but it's like, they're not calling me back. Why won't they send me an email? I'm trying. But, they're not getting it to me. They're not giving it to me. We can do our own Big Brother right here. Alright, I vote out, on hell, apparently. That was just the first, person I read their name in chat. But no, I definitely would be like, I'm trying to think of like other characters, like Ian, I guess. Ian had like a slightly different story, but I'm trying to think of like other characters that fit that mold of like Quinn and Corey. Those are just two more recent ones that I'm thinking of that, like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably where I would fit in a little bit. Would you dress like Quinn though? Because some of their choices, no, I thought, I gotta be honest, I thought Quinn's outfits were, Turner! Wait, maybe that's why they didn't cast me, because I looked too similar to Turner, because I had like the blonde, like I had the exact same hair. I had the exact same, like, everything Turner had, really. But yeah, I think that would be my niche, obviously, right? But yeah, so I don't know, I'd have to like get some like good outfits though. I'd have to get some good fits if I were to go on Big Brother, because I wouldn't want to look like a bozo the entire time. I wonder, I'd have to get a shirt that said, like, that, like, was, like, shrimp. I'd have to, like, wear shrimp stuff, you know? I wouldn't be able to, like, not that I'd promote my streams, right? But I want, like, I'd want to pay, like, tribute to y'all. I'd want to be like, oh, yeah, you know, shrimp. I mean, to each their own. I didn't like Quinn's wardrobe. I don't know. I liked how Quinn dressed. A lot of it was, like, was awkward. I think a lot of it... I don't know if push boundaries was the right word, but a lot of it was like, oh, that's kind of ugly, but like it works a little bit for me. I don't know. That's just my personal take. I'm trying to think of like somebody who's like, oh, you dress awfully. Oh, Jared. Cerie's kid, Jared. I thought every one of his outfits was awful. I was like, what are you wearing? Like the one that he wore to finale night, it was like some weird like flame patterned like corduroy, or not corduroy, it was like flame pattern like cardigan. I was like, that looks awful, why are you wearing that? And like, didn't you have like these really big ass boots at one point too? I was like, what are you wearing? But yeah. That's like one that I wasn't a fan of. Oh, congrats, Buff! Heck yeah! Dang, good. Now you know how to carry me when we end up doing it then, huh? Now you know how to carry me a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, I would love to do it. I'd love to give it a shot. I don't know if I do okay or not, but I'd love to try. I'd love to see what I could do, you know? Obviously, last year, I think it was last year, maybe it was 2 years ago at this point, I can't remember, time's weird. I think it was last year though. For St. Jude Play Live, we did the Roblox Survivor, and I think I got 7th. Which, I could be wrong, but I think I got 7th, which isn't great. Isn't great, but obviously it's different because, like, it all took place in, like, 2 hours as opposed to months? Or a month, 29 days for Survivor, but I don't know, I feel like I did alright. I feel like I was like, okay, it could have been worse. I totally messed up my game in that because I was like talking to, I think it was Blizz and maybe it was Boozer, I can't remember the second person. But I was like, oh yeah, I was trying to like plot against somebody. And then without realizing it, they walked up. But I couldn't see it because like that's not the way like the camera angle was pointing. And I was like, oh crap. And so that ruined it. That ruined it for me. Because I was plotting and they were right there and I didn't realize they were right there. You know, so that's whatever. That's my bad, I guess. But I threw during the St. Jude Survivor season, but ah well. But yeah, I don't know, that's really cool. Oh, speaking of St. Jude, by the way, chat, St. Jude, the Play Live Summit has been going on. It's really cool. I would love to attend one of those at some point, but he's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. I believe Donut Tart, I think they won? I can't remember. It's been so long at this point where it's like, I can't remember exactly how that went, but no, that was a lot of fun. That was really cool. And I'd love to, like, take part in, like, another one of those. And then, I don't know if anybody in the chat knows who Brando was on the same season as, I think, who won that season? I think it was D. I think D won that season. But Brando Myers was on a Survivor season, and he plays a lot of Pokemon. And he was in the PM7 Shiny Hunting Challenge with us. So he was on Survivor also. So that was really cool. That was like a cool little crossover of worlds. A little bit there. But I think I got a DM Say and try to get Say on stream. Because what if I think it'd be cool to do like a shiny hunting race against somebody that just like is so out of pocket that just it would be wild to do. Like, let's get Turner on the stream or somebody, you know. Somebody that didn't like we couldn't get Taylor Hale on stream because Taylor's too famous now. But like we'd have to get somebody that like kind of flopped a little bit. That was like, okay, that'd be kind of funny, right? Like, imagine, chat, you pull up to stream one of these days and it's me versus Angela. We're shiny hunting in BDSP. It's like, wow, it really is a production plant, you know, everywhere. No, I don't think I'm famous enough. I don't think I got enough followers on this platform for any of that. I feel like you could pull Quinn if you really tried. I think, yeah, Quinn's possible. I could maybe do Quinn, maybe. Maybe I could get Quinn. I have to see, because, like, I'm trying, like, obviously recency, because Survivor's happening right now. I have shared, like, interactions online with both Say and Mary, but other than that, like, you know, other than that, I've not, yeah. One of these days, though, one of these days we'll make something happen. I'll give it my best shot. I think I need to show up on one of the shows first, though. I need to get on Big Brother first before I can, like, lock in that idea. But, like, Corey in America, well, I know Corey streams, so, like, maybe. But no, I think Corey, like, averages, like, 300 viewers a stream, so that wouldn't really, you know. We're here sitting at the under 20 limit right now, so. But one of these days, chat, there'll be a collab that you're gonna be like, how did Glau pull that off? One of these days, I promise you. That's more manifestation for you, chat. If we learn anything, it's to manifest the good things in life, okay? You gotta, listen, the world's in a rough spot. The world is awful, all right? But you can still manifest good things sometimes. That's what we're doing. We gotta believe in ourselves, believe in the future, and we're gonna manifest some big things. There it is, chat. There's your lore dump for you. Or not lore dump, that's your motivational dump for you. But yeah, one of these days you're gonna be like, how did Glau pull that one off? And I'm gonna be like, I have no idea, chat. I don't know how I did this. Oh, jeez. What we really need to manifest, though, is this dang shiny Impidimp. I'm trying to make it happen. Hold on, wait, 1 second. When I choked on my advanced GG earlier, it came out my nose a little bit. That's true for you. There you go. That's a little bit of a behind the scenes thing. I choked and it came out my nose a little bit. By the way, how's the audio? Is it good? I feel like it's good. I didn't ask, but I'm asking now. It's a little too late. You know, we're already into the stream, but that is such a Glau way to die. Choking on advanced GG. By the way, I will say once again, it was user error. It had nothing to do with advanced GG. I love advanced GG, but it was a little user error. I drank a little bit too much too fast. It was too tasty. I couldn't stop. I was like, give me that. And now I'm spilling it. Now I dribbled it. Real cool. Real cool, Glau. That's awesome. Nice. Oh, jeez. Something's amiss today. Something is amiss today. I think it's because I'm not excited to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to work. I want more days off. Real bad. And wait, isn't tomorrow good? Is tomorrow Good Friday? Does anybody know in the chat? Is that the last day of Lent, or is Lent officially over tomorrow? How does that work? I don't fully know. Because for y'all that don't know, I work at a restaurant, and we do sell fish. We sell fish stuff sometimes. And so during the Lent time periods, it's awful. It's so busy. It is so busy, and I make so many fish, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of making so much fish. I come home smelling like fish. I go in there smelling like fish. You know, I dream about fish. I'm a fish. It's awful. So I cannot wait for that to be over with, so people stop ordering so many fish. But I don't know if tomorrow, because if tomorrow is the last day of Lent, then it's gonna be real bad. But if tomorrow officially ends Lent, then good to go. Shark Week's not bad. I actually, because it's like fun. It's fun to, I don't know if this is like problematic, but it's fun to cook shark. Shark is fun. But we didn't do it last year. I don't know when we're doing it again. Cuz we were doing it frequently, but we didn't do it these last couple years, I feel like. So I don't know. My fiance gets tomorrow off. Oh, Lettuce, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. No, I feel like we rarely close. I feel like we're open a lot of times, you know. But considering that, like, you know, like, Easter break's coming up and stuff like that, like, I feel like either it's gonna be really busy or not. Get shrimp, that's how I feel. I had so much shrimp the other night at work. I definitely, you know how my mantra is shrimp are friends, not food, but I definitely chowed down on some shrimp the other day. It was very good. Very, very tasty. I like to cook shrimp in like some honey butter, some Cajun seasoning. I put a little bit of oil in the pan and like fry them up a little bit so they get like a little crunch to them. Oh, it's so good. It's so freaking good. It's so good. I just remembered something I put on here. This to-do list is huge. I am not like, I feel like I'm like slowly making progress with things I need to do, but it's every other, like, I feel like, oh, I get one thing done, I remember 3 other things I needed to add to the list. It's rough. It's rough out here. It's not a good time. Oh, in one of my dreams last night, I ate shrimp in a burrito, and I was like, this is tasty. I like this. I've never had shrimp before. Then I was like, wait, I'm allergic to shrimp. No! No, Sebutops, no! I mean, shrimp is tasty. I like shrimp. It's tasty. I'm not like a fan of like salmon or tuna or like, I don't like fish, but I like crustaceans. And like, so I like crab, lobster, shrimp, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't care too much for like actual fish, but I do like the bugs of the ocean. I think those are tasty. Shrimp is bugs. Shrimp is bugs. Honestly, it really is. They really are. They really are. My brain couldn't compute what shellfish tastes like. I think in my dream it was just very savory. I don't even know how to describe. I could not describe it. I feel like I'm really bad at describing like taste, texture, you know, like anything that's like sense wise. I'm bad at like describing those. I think I'm bad at describing a lot of things though, to be honest with you. I feel like my brain doesn't like work well enough to like I struggle a lot to get thoughts out like properly without like I don't know, a lot. For some reason I find like when I'm trying to explain something, if I draw it, it's a lot easier for me to like explain it. Even if like the drawing doesn't make sense, it makes sense to me. You know, it's like, oh, this is not something you need to draw, but it's like, no, I feel like if I can get it down on paper, it's easier for me to explain this, as opposed to like trying to figure out how to like verbiage it, you know. For some reason that's hard for me. That's why like a lot of times during like you know, because like I'm not against like venting on stream or anything. I feel like, you know, it's okay to like talk about the negatives in life. I think it's important to kind of bring those up every once in a while without being too like dumpy about it. But sometimes I struggle to like get what I'm trying to say out, you know. 2600, no shiny Impidimp. This is not looking good. No, it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all good to go. It's all goody, you know? It's all good. Oh, jeez. Oh, by the way, any Smosh fans out there, there's a new Bit City today. It's about cartoons. I didn't watch it yet, though. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it, but new Bit City. Can't wait for you to accidentally run away. No, I will not. Need to watch still? Don't watch it without me. What are you on about? What are you doing? No, I would not. I will not. I will not run from it. Absolutely not. We're gonna get it. And we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it in a Pokeball. And then I'm gonna put it in my PC box and probably never look at it again. Full honesty, probably never look at it again. But I'll keep it though, you know. It'll be mine. It'll be all mine. By the way, chat, I want to say thank you to everybody that stopped in during our Minecraft stream the other night. It was a Tuesday stream, and it was also Minecraft. Two things that never happen on this channel. I never stream on Tuesdays, and I really never play Minecraft on here. So it was very cool to see like a pretty decent turnout for that. So thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out during Minecraft. This thing will be your best friend in your VGC arc. That's implying that I'm gonna have a VGC arc. I tried that, and it didn't go too well. Although I think once Champions comes out, we're gonna have a small VGC arc. We're gonna have to play it. I'm gonna have to play it, right? It looks fun. And from what we saw so far, it looked like visually it looks really good. And assuming it has things like teams like built-in teams like Battle Revolution and stuff did, then I'm all for it. You know, if it's like similar to like Pokemon Stadium and stuff, I'm here for it, you know. Speaking of Minecraft, you ever play? Yeah, I'm down. I don't mind. Do you wanna ever play the new RuneScape game at any point? It looks good, but I don't know. I know you just re-upped the or you just like did all this stuff with Minecraft, so I'm not like trying to force that on you or anything, but by the way, to anyone who didn't tune in, Glau went exploring and then said, chat, watch this, and jumped down a hill and died and spent a while trying to find the place of death before giving up. I ended up finding it, though. I went back in the VOD, found my coordinates, and went back and got it. So, you know. Yes, I want to watch the trailers to see what gameplay is like, but I used to love RuneScape. Nice. Yeah, It looks really good. It looks like a lot of fun. And I've never played RuneScape. I've never played RuneScape. I wish I had like a lot. If I had more free time, I would be playing like Final Fantasy 14 every night. Which I know like it's not the same, but it's like an MMO, right? So like I do like MMOs, but I put all my energy into Final Fantasy 14. But did I tell you my RuneScape story the other night, or was I telling M? I don't remember. I want to say you might have been telling M, because I don't remember talking about RuneScape aside from in the Discord, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But yeah, I think MMOs are super fun. I would absolutely love a Pokemon MMO at some point. I think that would be like peak. But it's just like, because I just don't have time to put energy into like an MMO for a game that I don't know, especially one with like a subscription service that's like monthly. It's just like I can't really, I don't think I'd be able to play it enough to like make that worth, you know. Now if it was Pokemon, I'd be streaming it and it would kind of pay for itself in a way, you know. But I've tried streaming Final Fantasy 14 before. It didn't really stick to anybody. No one really cared. Which is okay. I don't mind, you know. One summer, my mom was gone on a huge cruise trip with her dad and sister. My brother and I discovered RuneScape, and we just played nonstop all summer break. When winter break rolled around, I tried to log back in. Someone had hacked my account and changed the password. No. Oh, no. That would have been... Oh, my gosh. That's not cool. I feel like, does that happen a lot in RuneScape? I feel like I hear a lot of people, like, getting hacked in RuneScape for some reason. I don't know. I feel like that's, yeah, that would be, that's rough. Oh, jeez. I remember, I don't know if anybody ever played DayZ, but there was, like, one winter break that I did that. I, like, don't think I left my computer. I played DayZ all winter break with some friends. I was so pissed, but that summer was awesome, though. Dad enabled us to play video games all day. I mean... It's summer vacation. School comes around just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is figuring out how to spend it. Like maybe RuneScape, But no, I mean, yeah, I mean, whatever. It's your free time. Do what you want. Who cares? Who cares? Alright, Impidimp. Alright, buddy. We gotta have a chat here because I know my Twitch chat wants to see you shine. I know I want to see you shine. I know TikTok would like to see it. Instagram Reels would like to see it. You know? So if we could maybe just have that happen for us, you know, that would be really cool. That'd be kind of actually very nice of you. Because, Impidimp, I feel like you're very goofy. You're a silly little guy, you know? You and Grafai and Sableye, you're all just, like, goofy little guys, and I love you. You're so fun. It would be like, let's take a break from RuneScape to eat lunch and play Ratchet and Clank. What an awesome game, though. I love Ratchet and Clank. I didn't get to play the new one, but I used to enjoy Ratchet and Clank. I used to be like, chat, you might not believe this. I used to be an actual gamer. I played a lot of video games. Now I only play Pokemon, but, you know. Banger game series. We used to love multiplayer. The latest Ratchet and Clank, what was it, like, Journey Through Time? Or what was it called? Journey Through Ratchet and Clank? I want to say it's Journey Through Time. Journey Through Space? I don't remember, but the newer one looked really fun. I watched like a bit of a playthrough of it and I was like, oh, this looks really good, but like I just don't got the time, unfortunately, to like sit back and like play like a really long game, you know. Sometimes like I do, but like I feel like if a game is over like 20 hours, I'm probably never finishing it. Unless it's Pokemon. Or like maybe Zelda, but I still never played. I never finished Tears of the Kingdom, which I will do. I will finish Tears of the Kingdom, just not anytime soon. Just probably not anytime soon. We used to do a lot of multiplayer on Dreadlocked and Up Your Arsenal. You cannot say that in my chat. That's like toeing the line a little bit. Up Your Arsenal? Excuse me? What are you saying? You doing what? That's what it was called? Excuse me? Aaliyah, give me some time, alright? Give me a little bit. I got something cooking. You just need to wait a minute. Just give it some time, okay? Thank you. Just give me some time. Just hold your horses. It's burnt by now? No! Don't say that! Don't say that! No! Not the good shrimp! I need to make new gifts. Cause like that's old as heck. Those are so old. Chat, somebody... Okay, I don't know who. I don't even know... there's no way for me to look. But my, like... I have a gift that says, like... Hey, I'm live! That I made forever ago. And apparently, just the other day, it hit 3,000 uses. But I've only used it, like, 10 times. So somebody out there is using my... Hey, I'm live gift. But I can't see the tweets. It doesn't show... I'm looking at, like, the stats, and it's just like, it's not there. Can't see who used it. But apparently it was used 3,000 times. So... Oh, you're using it on your private Twitter? Okay. Wait. I wanna follow your private Twitter. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to call you out live on stream. Don't worry about it. That's me streaming 10 times a day. I just made it. Hold on. Oh, huge. Okay, cool. Sick. Nice. But follow the one that you know about. The other, that one. The secret one. That's you streaming 10 times a day? Wait, what are you streaming 10 times a day? Yeah, I don't often finish video games. I'm not gonna lie. I don't often finish video games. I don't know, but you're live? Wait, Buff, are you in your streamer arc? Genuinely? Wait, is that true? Or are you just like, what are you talking about? Wait, if Buff's in your streamer... No? Wait, I'm so confused! Oh. Oh, I get it. No, I get it now. Hold on, I figured out what you mean. I'm so sorry. I figured it out. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, chat. Hey, by the way, chat, if anybody wants to gift 3 subs, I'll open a 10-pack in Pocket. I want that shiny Charizard. Real bad. Oh, wait! Speaking of, I gotta do... I forgot all... I didn't look at all day for my, Wonder Picks. The Wonder Pick event going on. Because I still don't have the promos from it. Alright, chat, where's the Pachirisu card? Pick a place. Where's my Pachirisu card at? The promo. First one I see in the chat, I'll pick that one. But yeah, I don't know. I was surprised that bottom left. Okay, you ready for this? Wait. Bottom left is... Yeah, okay, it is. You know what? I'll take the shop ticket. I'll take the ticket. That's fine. I need them. I would care more about the Pachirisu, but I'll take the shop ticket. That's fine. That's all right. Because I'm still missing some of the items. I got a good chunk of them, but not all of them. Yeah, I still need the stage frame backdrop and the playmat. So I'm still missing a couple. I'm still missing some of the stuff. Which is fine. Alrighty then. 622619. 1738. 1738. Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, I have a complaint. I got a complaint for you, chat. Here's a little bit of a new segment called Glau Rants, okay? After I catch the shield on, exclamation point Pokecatch in the chat. So, my car keys, right? Don't copy any of these keys. Just look at this one. Don't try to steal my keys, okay? But, okay, my unlock button broke, and I can't use it. So what I was doing for a while was like sticking one of my keys in there and like unlocking it like that. Like pretty much I was using a key to unlock my key. However, the inside of it broke completely now. The inside is broke. So I called up the place where I bought my car and I was like, hey, can I like buy a new one of these? Guess how much? I need you to guess how much they want for me to get one of those. Take a guess. Okay, not that. Okay, it's not that bad. It's okay. Actually, it's not that bad. It's 175. It's 175, which is wild to me, but they're spendy. Yeah, I don't know. Because now, whenever I unlock my car, the alarm goes off. The alarm goes off on it. But yeah, I called them. I expected it to be like 60, 70, not 170. Ugh. So that's a... Excuse me? Congrats, Buff. No, I'm happy for you. Despite what it might look like, I'm happy for you, okay? Despite how it might seem, I'm happy for you. Dang, congrats on the shield on. What the heck? What kind of luck is that? Wow, now I can make a full team of... Stop. Okay, never mind. Not happy anymore. I mean, listen, I love my shiny Golett. My shiny Golett is awesome, but wouldn't be mad for something else also. I would not be mad. Actually, specifically the Impidimp, which we are getting tonight, by the way. We will be getting it tonight, by the way, so that's not really something I need to worry about. So give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to talk to Papa Pikachu about putting the Impidimp in my game really quick. So now we should get it next. We should get it pretty quickly here. So that's yeah. So we'll see if that goes through today or if there's like a waiting period on it, but it should be, you know, the shiny should show up pretty quickly now because of that. So we'll see how that works. We'll see. Oh, jeez. Ravioli's such a cute name. Oh, cute Ravioli. More like baloney. Am I right, chat? More like baloney. Dang, would it be wild? Maybe I get some Sheetz hot dogs tonight. I'm kind of craving it. Kind of craving some dogs. Shrimp, don't forget to hydrate! Don't forget to hydrate! Staying hydrated is important to your health. And your mental health as well. Get a slushie? I mean, I would probably get a smoothie, to be honest with you. I'm a smoothie girly. I like my smoothies. Slushies are good, though. Slushies are good. But something about a smoothie. Delicious. As Dora the Explorer would say, delicioso. Sorry, was that not good? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. That might be... I don't know. But no, they have like a... I love their strawberry banana smoothies. And they also have like a strawberry... It's like a strawberry pina colada smoothie. Oh, that one's so good too. Also, we're just ignoring that D-Bird got an egg. That's cool. I've never seen that. I mean, I will admit, your shiny kind of overshadowed the egg. I don't even know what the egg does, but I do know what a shiny is. So, your team slush. What kind of... Chat, if you have the option of any slushy flavor, what's your go-to slushy flavor? I mean, you gotta be blue raspberry, right? It's gotta be blue raz. Yeah, blue? Okay, that's like the right answer, I feel like. I feel like the blue raspberry is the right answer. But honestly, I like the Coke one too. Yeah, I think like the soda flavors are pretty okay. But I mean, you gotta go blue raspberry. I feel like. I guess it depends on the day, maybe. Depends on like the situation, the day, you know, what you're really going for. It goes well with popcorn. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true as well. Of course, blue, but I don't really get slushies because in my experience, they never have enough flavor and they're not worth it. That's fair as well. That's true as well, I guess. Do you ever like mix flavors? Sometimes if I'm getting a little wild, I'll mix them all together. I'll mix a bunch of flavors together and just like get a little something of everything, you know? A little bit of everything. I love the slush puppies. They're still liquid enough for them to be quenching. Yeah, I think, honestly, because you got to think about it, there's probably so much sugar in slushies, right? To where it's the point where it's like, oh, this doesn't really feel refreshing. It tastes good, but it doesn't thirst your quench like Advanced GG Hydration does. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But no, yeah, like genuinely talk. Like I feel like there's probably so much sugars in there that's like they taste good for sure. Don't get me wrong, but okay, chat. The spot on my back that you can't reach is itchy. Coke slushy is good. I'm trying to stay away from sugar though. Yeah, well, recently I've kind of been falling off on that a little bit, but I was like pretty good as far as like cutting out sugars and well, non-natural sugars, let me clarify. And like gluten and stuff, but I've kind of fallen back on that a little bit. I don't know if it's just because I've been like stressed lately, so I've just been like eating candy. You know, like I'll sit there and eat a whole bag of gummy clusters and I don't care. But yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna get... Yeah, I'm gonna get cheats tonight. I mean, not totally avoiding it, but just being... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Like, we've talked about this many times on stream, but, like, gluten, like, messes with my skin a bit, so... Like, realistically, I don't want to be eating a lot of it, because, like, it's, like, not the worst, but it's annoying to be constantly itchy. And, like, I guess, like, the best way to describe how it feels, it's, like, a constant sunburn. It's, like, it just feels like you're sunburnt everywhere and itchy. It's kind of how to describe what my rash feels like whenever I get it. But yeah, maybe I'll get some dogs tonight. Who let the dogs out? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I still need to catch up on Pokemon Horizons. I caught up to like what they had out, but now there's more and I'm not anywhere near caught up. But that gives me something to binge at some point, but... Wait, hold on. So yeah, I'm hoping that the shiny comes through here soon because I was told... Oh yeah, don't worry, Glad. We'll put it in your game. Right? Right? I don't know about all that, though, is the thing. I don't know about all that. I really thought manifesting worked. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying manifesting doesn't work. But it's not looking good. I have gummy clusters about like 2 weeks ago and I haven't opened them. D-Berg, what are you doing? They're so good. They're so good. You can't not have gummy clusters. You have to get them. What you have to do is forget you're looking for a shiny. Oh, that might be it. That might be what I'm doing. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, gummy clusters are very good. I would eat a whole bag at once, which isn't a good idea, but I absolutely would do it. Absolutely would do it. And like, I'm talking like the big bags. Not like the bags you have to rip open. I'm talking like the one with the resealable lids, you know? I'd eat a whole thing of those at once. I'm not afraid to admit it. Mark Shiny Gallade, I think my method works. Okay. What if I just do it with my eyes closed? You think that would do anything, maybe? No. I peeked a little bit, though, I'll admit. I did peek. I did peek ever so slightly. Thought that's how you do it normally. With my eyes closed, or... Yeah, we could try it again. Well, wait, I gotta, like, click on it first. Am I there? No. Didn't work. I was hoping I'd hear it. I was hoping I'd hear that sparkle. But just, nope, did not. But I just didn't. You gotta stop getting these sociable marks. Have you tried getting like a good mark or what? Have you tried? Troubleshooting code is such time. Trying to figure out some HTML, CSS stuff. That's like a whole, that's like scary. That's like a whole thing that I can't even consider knowing what to do. I feel like I'm so like boomer when it comes to stuff. At one point in time, I used to be like pretty technologically savvy. Like I feel like I knew what I was doing a lot, but like I don't know what happened, but I have forgotten every bit of it and I have not been able to learn the new stuff. But that's at one point in time, I feel like I was actually like pretty good at knowing stuff, but not no more. Half the time I just sit there and sit here and like don't even know what to do for a change. Yeah, I mean, because it's like, I mean, you'd have to like you have to like learn the whole language, right? So it's like a whole different like me looking at something, I could not tell you what's wrong with it. I have no idea because I don't know what any of the symbols mean. I don't know what any of like there's like parentheses and slashes and random phrases. It's like I don't know what it is. I don't know what the heck is happening. You know? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, maybe I'll figure it out soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed you figure it out soon. I made Mastermind in C++ for Audino, I assume, for class, but I didn't know what I was doing. My Mastermind would work, but if you played it once or twice, but if you played it a third time without closing and opening the kernel, it would not work. I passed the class and my professor only played it twice. Wait, Arduino? Is that supposed to be Arduino? Because after reading the rest of it, I don't think it was. But I don't know what Arduino is. Is a little coding deviant? I don't know what any of that means. For real, I put this on the back burner forever, which adds this extra layer of me coming back. Completely confused. Luckily, I'm very clean with my code and try to keep it as simple as possible. Nice. Well, hopefully you're able to figure it out. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I think like if you are confused or struggling with something and you do end up taking a break, I feel like a lot of times you can come back to it and you're like, oh no, I figured it out now. It's like, it's easier to like, I don't know if it's because it like sat in your brain for a while, but like you're just able to like figure out what you're doing a bit better. But like things where it's like you have to like relearn something that you haven't like done in a while, that's when it gets tricky. It's just like a relearning thing. By the way, chat, there's a wild Archeops in the chat if anybody would like to catch that. Exclamation point Pokecatch. Exclamation point Pokecatch. But no, I never had to do anything like that for school. I'm trying to think of like something that like would be comparable that I did, but I didn't really do that. I did like the bare minimum in school, so I didn't like try to learn anything fun. I didn't try to learn anything fun in school. I just wanted to get it over with. Which maybe is why I don't remember anything. Because I cheated a lot. Cheated a lot. But I passed. I graduated, you know, so... Imagine. Hey, you both got an egg too! After stealing somehow, my OMG, I got an egg. the subtle shift in your message there is pretty good. The subtle shift in your message there. Imagine. Yeah, I know, I just cheated a lot in school, so... I don't really remember a whole lot of what I, you know... Which, like, I guess part of me kind of regrets. But also, a lot of it I still really, like, I never needed to use it, like, really. You know? So I feel like nowadays trying to learn, like, the more, like, quote-unquote, like, adult things. You know, I feel like, I don't know, there's, like, a split there. It says normal egg in the chat, but dragon egg in your inventory. Weird. I mean, is there any I mean, maybe it's a Drampa. Maybe it's normal dragon. You ever think about that? Could be Drampa. You got 0/10 Pokemon to hatch this egg. To hatch this egg, you need to set it as a buddy. Oh, interesting. The Archeops isn't shiny. What? It didn't say you got a shiny Archeops, did it? Buff got the shiny earlier, but nobody got the shiny Archeops. I was confused. I thought it was the star. Oh, no, unfortunately not. No, I think it's just part of a... Yeah. Because when I first saw that the first time, I was like, is it guaranteed shiny? But no, that's not how that worked. That didn't work like that, so... It didn't work like that. Well. Chat, how much money do I have to even order hot dogs? It better be enough. Because I'm craving them. Chat, anybody want to donate to my dog fund? No, I think I'm good. Oh, you know, I'm fine. Never mind, we're good. We're good. I don't need to worry about it. We're all good. And then I should get paid in like 4 days. Sunday, Monday. Wait, tomorrow's Friday, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, 5 days. Channeling for the dogs. But yeah, I don't know. Because they added shiny hunting now essentially in Pokemon Sleep, I really don't know what I'm going to like try to hunt for, if anything. Like, because I want to give it a shot, right? But it would have to be a Pokemon that I can guarantee I'd find frequently enough. So like my first thought is like, oh, Pichu, because Pichu, like I see a bunch of those. But the problem is like, I already got a shiny Raichu. I don't really care about a shiny Pichu, you know? But anything cool is gonna be like hard to actively look for, because you can't like guarantee a spawn unless it's like one of the like incense mons. Then maybe you could probably do that. Like, I think like a shiny like Machop would be cool. You know, I think there's Machop incense, right? Maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see like how that goes. Channeling for the dogs. Arf, arf, arf. Hi, Gabby. We're channeling for the dogs. Arf, arf, arf. Channeling Starmie for Mega. I really want a Mega Ladian. I know it won't happen, but I really want one. I really want one. But I know it won't happen. You got a level 22 Dragon Egg? How does that work? Aren't eggs supposed to be level 0? Level zilch? Level nada? Level nothing? You know? Isn't that what the vibe is there? But who knows? It's a Gibble? I mean, Gibble's okay. Gibble's alright. I guess Garchomp is cool. You know, I appreciate a Garchomp here or there. But there's probably other dragon types I like more. I just can't really think off the top. I mean, Turtonator. But Turtonator's a turtle. I like Applin. The Applin line, but those are apples. You know? I feel like a lot of the dragon types I like aren't actually dragons. Now that I'm thinking about it. Gibble is perfect. I mean, Dratini's a noodle. You know, that's for sure. Dratini is a noodle. I like Altaria. Altaria's pretty good. Like, let me look. Let's see up a list of all dragon type Pokemon to see. Oh, Rayquaza. I like Rayquaza. Flygon. This list is even updated. This list is not updated. Yeah, let's see. Okay. I like... Oh, Goodra. Rayquaza. Garchomp. Hakomo-o. Tatsugiri. Flygon. Turtonator. The Applin line. Arctozolt. Or wait, not Arctozolt. That one's not Dragon, I lied. That's about it. Oh, Raging Bolt. Drampa, I like Drampa. Drampa's cool. I feel like Drampa should... I don't know. Drampa's just like kind of a forgettable mon. Only because it doesn't like... There's nothing really to it aside from... Oh, here it is. You know? Although I guess Turtonator is the same. But I think I like Turtonator more than Drampa. I think. Ugh. Long Executor, Mega Turtonator, and Drampa, please. Would those even like? Are those even good? Like, would they be too good for a Mega or no? Long Executor is pretty good. I like when they take a Pokemon and make it long, for no reason. That's like always fun. I like them, but they don't do anything. That's kind of what that's kind of what I feel like. They don't do much. So like they could get Megas. You know? Mega current stop. Not the Mega Kermit Gape, absolutely not. Turtonator has good typing, but nothing else. Good. Shell Trap is cool in theory, but not functional. Drampa has a great ability and interesting stats, but does not do much with them. Yeah, I don't know. There's very few Fire-type Pokemon that I actively enjoy. Turtonator is one of them, though. Turtonator is one of them. By the way, chat, 3-minute ad break is starting. Thank you so much for sitting through the ads. I appreciate that. Check to see if you have a free Prime sub. You might be able to dodge the ads. Didn't realize we were already at second ad break time, though. But I guess, yeah, we're almost at 2,700 encounters, so that kind of makes sense, I guess. kind of fits the lay of the land that we're going for here. I think they're both fun and cute Pokemon, but they don't really feel like they would evolve, but they could Mega. That's true, yeah. Because you think like Absol feels the same way. Absol doesn't feel like it gets an evolution, but a Mega evolution makes sense. I feel like that fits, right? I could argue Sableye. I mean, Sableye, Impidimp, Grafaiai. Well, no, it's not Grafaiai because Grafaiai... Well, that's not true either, because I guess Impidimp does evolve also. But they kind of all give the same vibe. But, like, Sableye gets a Mega. I feel like... that kind of makes sense. But... I deny. I deny. But like Torkoal and Turtonator are my two of my favorite fire types. And they're both turtles, which I don't know if that says something, but something about making like a fire type a turtle is pretty cool. You know, I can appreciate that. Torterra is also one of my favorites. I wonder if I like turtles. I like turtles. No. I just said that unironically. No. Bowser? Bowser's cool. But I don't really care about Tortuga and Karakosta, not gonna lie. Don't care too much for those. I'm sorry, I know. I know. Karakosta's cute. I mean, it's kind of cute, but like, I always pick Archon. That one's... I love Archon. That's one of my favorites. I think my favorite genre of Pokemon is Goofy Bird. And then, like, Bugs, maybe, are next. So you're jealous. Well, I'm pretty cute too, though. So... I don't know. But Tortuga is so cute and Karakosta wears a coat. I mean, I guess it does, but... I don't know. I think Karakosta's got a good face. I like his face is pretty cool. So you're jealous. Irrelevant? I mean, not really. I'd argue I'm not irrelevant. The ad break is finishing now, which means we are coming to the close of tonight's stream. One of these days, I will be able to stream longer, but it's not today. But it is not today. I really wonder how streamers have like the energy to like actively stream for hours. I hit the 2-hour mark and I get so drained. I don't know what it is. Is it like something you gotta like, is it like exercising where you gotta like slowly work your way? Like how does that, I don't get it. Cause like I see people like are live for like 6 hours a day. How? Is it because I start streaming so late? Maybe, is that what it is? The blue raspberry helps. Maybe, but not on this stream. Wait, I got a great idea. How about this? Without, like, getting too into it, obviously, make a candle. You ever hear about those candles that have, like, the rings inside? And you, like, melt the candle to get the ring? See where I'm getting? If people streaming 6 hours, they would be very different life from you. Yeah, I don't know. I just cause like I wouldn't lie. I'm jealous that like people can go for so long without like getting tired, or it seems, you know? But for some reason it's like, I don't know, I hit the 2-hour mark and I'm drained. You know? I'm absolutely cooked. And I don't know if it's just like if it's because I start streaming so late, where maybe they stream longer, or it's like they're not like I don't know what it is. What I would love to, I genuinely would love to stream longer, but it's just not something I can physically do for some reason. I guess that sounds like a fire hazard, but I did miss something. Am I the only one who can't connect this candle ID to anything? No, it's a secret. Well, if y'all didn't know, Mooney makes candles. That's all you need to know. And I'm saying we should put blue raspberry in the candle. Like blue raspberry, like flavored things. But it wouldn't really... Wait, what does this say? I just got an email that seems important, but I don't know if it's relevant. Oh no, that's right. That's right. You do have a blue raspberry scent though? That would be actually really good. Alright, we're gonna do one more encounter. One more to end on 2666. Just to see. Just seeing what happens. I think part of it's gotta do with like sleep schedule, and then like the rest of it's gotta do with like work. I think if I had a different job that wasn't so physically, I know that's like silly to say because like I don't do actual like physical stuff, but it's very mentally draining to work in a kitchen. I never recommend it to anybody. I think it's awful, but I think a lot of that has to do with like part of it because I used to stream longer, but that was before I had this job, and now that I'm working here, it's like I feel so drained all the time, where all I want to do is sit down and relax. And eat chip, you know? Alright, we'll do one more. We'll do one final one. So we are quitting. If I didn't desperately need money, maybe. But unfortunately, I desperately need money, so... Oh wait, I didn't even see the Bonsley! Not that I care too much about Bonsley, I guess, but... I mean, I kinda do. Alright. Well, we end on 2667 encounters for our Impidimp hunt. Let me go ahead and update my notes app with the new number. 2667. And then we'll go from there. You got a baby! Cute! Cute baby Bonsley. But yeah, one of these days I'll figure it out, whether it be like a lifestyle change or what the actual thing is. But yeah, a lot of times I don't know. I feel like for me personally, anything I do for more than 2 hours, like literally anything, I'm like, okay, I'm good now. I'm alright. But like streaming is like it's like genuinely the most like fun thing I have. Like genuinely, it's like one of my favorite things to do. It's just like, you know, I think part of it is because I am an introverted person. So I think like trying to like, I know it's different because like y'all are on a screen, right? So it's a little bit different. But I feel like because I am very introverted, I think that might have to do with it. You know, if I was more extroverted, just like in my DNA, that might make a change about it. But I'm very like not good with people and interactions at all. At all. You're gonna eat Thai food for 2 hours? I am jealous of that. Now that is something I could maybe get behind. Now that is something I could maybe, you know, get into. But we are scary? No, you're not scared. I mean, when Castro comes in chat, I get scared. You know? But that's like a whole different... That's because Castro bullies me. You know, and I'm not really... I'm not really prepared to take on that, you know? I'm not prepared for that. Who do we raid tonight? Let's raid, we'll raid Point. You're scared of a twink? Are you calling Castro a twink? Is that what you're saying? I mean, if that's the case, then if that's your connection you're making, then yes. Yeah, he's a twink. Old man Glau, if you ever come to my country of Canada, I will beat you up. That's what I mean. It's scary. That's a threat. You're scared of horses? PETA, the horse is here. PETA. What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of not...
Old man Glol, if you ever come to my country of Canada, I will beat you up.
I can never go to Canada. That's just all there is to it, you know? I just can't go to Canada. I would get beat up. And I've never been beaten up. I've been, like, bullied, but I wouldn't ever consider that being beat up. So. You know, I'd like to keep that streak going. If I ever go to a horse, I think I'll get beaten up. Chat, I used to have 2 horses. Did you know? I don't know if I ever told that on stream. I used to have 2 horses. He's gonna kick my butt. Yeah, it is like that episode, isn't it? It is kind of that episode. But yeah, I had two horses. Their names were Sunny and Jesse.
Old Man Glow, last August we went fishing in the same area as where we went today. In 2023 we caught 34 fish, split between keeps wild or too small to keep. That year we brought back 8 huge salmon, 1 flounder, prawns, 1 octopus. All this seafood caught is $700 to $800 Canadian. That lasted 10 months.
Yeah, it did. I'm sure. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it really did. What happened to this enunciation? I don't know. He sounded a little different there, didn't he, chat? Brian kind of sounded a little different there. I'll admit. I don't know. Maybe the Britishness is wearing off. Who knows? I don't know. Not me. Not I. But that is where we're gonna start to wrap up the stream. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. It was really good vibes overall. And I do appreciate that. Unfortunately, the manifesting didn't work, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try to manifest. I think it's important to focus on the greater things, the good things in life, and fill yourself with joy. Fill yourself with joy, you know? A little joy never hurt anybody. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping in. Obviously, I don't normally stream on Sundays, or sorry, I don't normally stream on Friday, Saturday. But if work is not busy, I'd love to go live again. What else? I don't think there's really anything really to announce. I mean, we have like an announcement. I've talked about this previously. An announcement in Discord. I want to make like a graphic for it though, really quick before anything. And there's a couple of things I want to purchase before I fully make that. So that should be hopefully soon. We'll have a little announcement coming up in the Discord. I'll post it on my socials as well, but Discord is probably like the best place to go for updates. And then yeah, obviously I want to try to get Salamence, so if I do have the energy to stream this weekend, I might go live with a short stream just for the Salamence really quick and then call it after that. But if not, we'll wait until the rerun next week. And I think that's really it. I don't think I got much to promote or talk about. I don't have any new videos out. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. I think we're kind of all caught up, you know? But thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. Let me go ahead and get the raid started for Point++. Point is doing the Salamence event, so if you want to grind out more, you can go hang out with Point. They had just started the stream. They've all been live for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so yeah. Go hang out and go say hello for me. If you are a sub, feel free to copy and paste raid 1. If you're not a sub, feel free to copy and paste raid 2. But thank you everybody for stopping on in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, minus a couple of you. You know, that's a little bit teetering the line there, but no, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, chat. I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are cool. Thanks for bringing the good vibes tonight. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get on out. Make sure you all take it easy, look after one another, take care of each other, but most importantly, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Bye, chat. See you later. Bye bye. What's like a good like outro? What's something that like is good? What's something that we can like? Chat, if you go to Canada, be careful. It's dangerous up there. It's dangerous. Well, arguably not more dangerous than it is underneath Canada, but Castro's there. And Castro is threatening me. So, have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much.